It's your buddy Mikerowchip here playing Trainz 2022
Plus Standard Edition.
And this is Tidewater Point, episode 102, and we're still here with Jeff. Now, with Jeff, he just got done dropping off some more cars here at, what is this? This is Purdue Grains. Yep, that's their yard here. They got a lot of grains. Well, actually, those are all empty, but now what we're going to do is we're going to take the rest of this cut and we're going to put it on as many as we can onto track 7, and then put the rest back on the inbound. Let me turn my sound down on this side right now. Sounds like I'm in the engine. That's not good. All right, so I'm going to put it forward. Here we go. Get some. He's getting some. All right. Now, this is the first video I am making since someone generously gave me a super thanks that has allowed me to purchase more engines. So I purchased some new Norfolk Southerns and some new steam engines, and I'm going to slowly work those in as we go through Tidewater and all the rest of it. So I'd like to, that person knows who they are, and I'd like to thank them once again for doing that. So that is, well, it's just pretty darn exciting is what it is. So, yeah, we'll work those engines in here in Tidewater. I bought some for, well, actually, Tidewater and UMR are kind of like the same thing, right? They're modern engines. I'm running around the same time period. Where am I going to? I'm so busy talking about this thing, I'm not paying attention. Okay, I'm going back to here. That's where I'm going. Okay. Tidewater and UMR are pretty much the same, and then of course C&O Hinton is a railroad unto its own. All right, so yeah, I'll work those in, and then someone else told me that in Surveyor I can set what the radius is for these long clears that I get every once in a while on some of these switches. I can go in and actually set the radius to be smaller. Of course, my first question is, what are the repercussions to setting it smaller? Is that going to cause more derails with other trains? I don't think so. So we'll see. If I get ones that are really long, I can reset them. But do I really want to go in and reset them just, because I got to move it a few more feet? I don't know. Although the person who gave me the advice said I always sound pretty mad about it, which is true. I usually do go, oh, what is taking that long to clear? But really, I'm not quite as upset as I sound, I guess. But yeah. I mean, I wish, here I am right away, so I'm not that upset about it. Now I'm going to complain about it. But I wish that it was a lot more like either Railroader or Run 8. That's all I wish. So, okay, so we'll put this in reverse now. We'll see how many cars we can cram onto this track. Okay, this is a hill now. We got to push up the hill. We got a slug, though, on this one for Jeff. Here we go. Still going the wrong direction. There we go. Now he stopped it. And now, push, baby. Give me a 2. There we go. Now we got to go in the right direction. I got the tracks aligned, as you saw, for track 7. Yeah, this train has been inbound for quite some time, but I've no place to put the cars. Absolutely no place. So as room becomes available, I've been sneaking them in. That's pretty much what I'm doing. All these cars got to go on track 7 because they're all going to see River Point Container. Oh yeah, River Point Container or River Point TOFC. So that is the situation. All right. I love it when people comment, give me ideas about what I can do. I've been playing this game for a long time, and yet there's so much I don't know. I could look stuff up, I suppose, but oh, then we're talking about looking stuff up. And sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Okay, and if you aren't watching my other series, the UMR series, I've added these. Someone else told me that over at. Oh boy. Okay, how about it slows down a little bit more than it is? Put on a little train brake there. There we go. I knew I laid on it too heavy, but oh, not too heavy though. We got it going pretty quick again. Yeah, someone hipped me to the fact that from, I think it was Trainz Forge, right? I think that's where it was from. On Trainz Forge, we're waiting for the brake to come up this way. You can download a CDP file there that will turn all the default track sounds into disjointed rail sounds. So I did that. Much better sounds now. I'm very excited about it. I hope you like it. If you don't, well, that's okay. You thought I was going to say this may not be the channel for you, didn't you? Come on, admit it. You did. All right, now where are we gonna put this one? I mean, technically we could slide it all the way back to here. We'll be over the top. Of course, this one's already over the top of the switch, right? Yeah, let's go with consistency. We'll bring it up to like maybe right here, huh? Yeah. Because this track starts to bend here, so. All right, so we'll see how many we get on here. It'd be nice if we got them all on here. Yeah. It'd also be nice if I started pooping $1 bills, but I don't think that's going to happen. There we go. Come on. Yeah, so with that money I got, I downloaded stuff from Jointed Rail, Trainz Forge, K&L Trainz. I think those are the other ones I went to. So, yep. All right, yep. They don't all fit as I thought. Let's put the train brake on full here. Let that air pressure come out. There we go. It's rock bottom. Now we will decouple. Forget who I am. Remember who I am. And now we're going to go forward and put the rest of these cars onto the inbound track once again. Right now, wait a minute. Now to do that, am I on the right place already? I am not, because this is inbound here, right? Yeah. Well, we just made that clear right there. Not that it would have been any big deal. We just could have went down and went over the diamond crossover there. So we'd have been all right anyway, but this makes it a little bit more convenient now, don't it? We're going to get a good look at the SW coming here now. Okay. Here we go. Brakes have charged. So I say unto you, charge. How many cars we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4 just? So that's not bad. We got rid of some of them. Here comes Jeff. Did throw these switches right? Didn't I say we were going to get a good look at the SW? Then I do that. Then I went to not look at it now. All right. There we go. Like I said, I bought some NSs. I had a list of what I bought. I've lost that list since. But I bought a GP49 for the NS. Never even knew that engine existed. But then again, I look at like modern engines that are out there. I'm like, the what? Never heard of most of them. All right, here we come on back now. Put these 4 here, and then Jeff, that'll be end of his turn. Then I'll have to figure out what we're doing next. Takes me about 5 minutes. To you guys, it's instantaneous. But to me, it takes me about 5 minutes. All right. Throw these right back in here. Perfect. And then I was also playing today Midwestern Rails. That's another map I have here. I've talked about it before. And I'm going to talk about it again once we figure out what we're doing next. Because, oh, no, don't do that. Turn the train brake on all the way first. There you go. ED brake back off. Because I've been really working on it again. I had left it alone for quite a while, and I've really been working on it again, and I'm pretty excited about it. Am I really going to start another Trainz? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I'll talk about it again because we're almost done with Jeff's turn here, but I'll talk about it again when we get to our next, whatever our next person's going to be. All right, let's do that right there. Let's stop that right there. That's it. Yep, that is the end of Jeff's turn. I'll put you guys on pause, and I will figure out what we're doing next. So we're here with Tyler, and he's in the River Point, the little place I made off of River Point. You remember this place. And he is working Cornell Canning right here. He's got 3 more cars to go. These are all unloaded. We tried this last episode, 2 episodes ago, 3 episodes ago. It can only unload 1 car at a time. That's the only one that's going to meet up at the platform. Even if I put a doorway over here, the other door won't reach. So we're going to put these cars now because we just got to back it up a little bit. But yeah, I think it's going to be too short of a track there. So we're going to move these cars over onto the other track there. Okay, so that's got to be this way. That's not the right way. That is the right way. All right. Let's put him in rail driver mode. There he is. Let's drop this off. Drop that off. There we go. Drop that off. Then we're going to move it into forward. Wait for those brakes to charge. Getting there now. Here we go. There we go. Okay, now Midwestern Rails. Oh, did I recouple that? I did. Okay, I uncoupled it to empty it, and then I couldn't remember if I recoupled it or not. And then yeah, you heard the disappointment in my voice. With Midwestern Rails now, that's a really nice map. I really like it. It's more, I don't know, it feels like it's more realistic to me. I've set up locals in that one, and I have road trains, and I have yard trains. And so unlike this one here where whatever comes up, that's the job I give them. And that one there, they have specific jobs to do. And I don't add on trains as needed. I just have the same guys running the locals again and again and again. You know, the same trains. Much like they do in real life. I'm going to take a drink. And so it's run a little more realistically. It's more difficult to run it that way as far as keeping track of it all on my spreadsheet and all that good stuff. But it's a lot of fun. And then the other thing that I did on that route was I didn't use any CSX engines. Not a one. I have 3 different railroads running on 3 different sections. So there are exchange points that I operate. And although I'm not sure if I'm operating them correctly, but they are exchanging from one rail to the next. And the 3 railroads that I have on there are CN, which is Canadian National. I have BNSF, and then I have UP. So you see a lot more different types of engines on it. And As far as the liveries are concerned, oh, I didn't go across the switch back here. Now that's gonna cause a problem, is it? I didn't check this one. I think I was going to reach that one. It's all good. All right. Did I switch this one now? Yep. Okay. Let's back this onto here now. So it's pretty interesting. And every time I play it, I think to myself, oh, this would be fun to record. Of course, I have a disease. And that is everything I do I think is great. And I think to myself, I bet you other people might find this interesting. I can't help it, all right? I'm passionate about trains, and so I find it very interesting. Now, I had started it up. I got it all going, but there aren't very many. Well, there's a fair amount of cars on the route right now, but there's not that many. I started with an empty map, and I started bringing cars in. So I think I may wait a little bit longer. And also to kind of get it straight in my brain. I hadn't done it in a while, and I'm looking at things thinking, why did I do this? And then slowly but surely I've been figuring out the spreadsheet once again. And figuring out, what I mean when I have this written down and so on and so forth. So it's interesting. It's just fun to have a road train, Canadian National Road Train, pick up a bunch of cars that are going to be handed off to Union Pacific, and then ride them over to their main yard, dump them, and then come back, bringing any cars back there that are from supposed to go to Canadian National. It's a lot of fun, and then like I said, the locals are set up so that I have different tracks set up for the different locals, and I have the locals numbered, like they're M0038 or whatever, M meaning manifest or mixed freight. And then I have it set up so they hit the industries in the right order. They're not going to one industry, then coming back, they're going back out again and coming back like I do in these games. So like I said, it's run a bit more realistically. We're going to put the train brake on. I played it a little bit today, and I got all excited. Well, when I say a little bit, it was about 4 hours. So maybe it was a little bit more than a little bit. To me, that seems like a little bit. But, okay. So put that on there now. There we go. So, I guess I hadn't really thought about bringing it on, but, the more I think about it, the more I think, well, why not, right? I mean, what's the difference? I'll put Midwestern Rails on there, which will be my 7th series, and I'll just run that as well. So, because to me, really, I could just play Tidewater and be happy and not play any other routes. But as we all know, variety is the spice of life. There we go. And it's just fun to see the different liveries and stuff and try to run it more realistic. Really, I'm self-taught with that, but, well, sort of, because I wasn't sure how, trains do it and everything else. And then I started playing Run 8, and Run 8 really opened my eyes. Run 8 really was instrumental in helping me figure out how Real Railroad does stuff. So I guess self-taught in the sense of I learned Run 8, but Run 8 actually taught me. You know what I'm saying? So I figured it out on my own, but of course, without Run 8, I probably never would have figured it out. Is that self-taught? I don't know. You make the judgment, whatever. All right, so we're going to back these Norfolk Southern box cars, or actually just the one, into Cornell Canning here, and that'll be the end of Tyler's turn. So obvious enough, I'm excited about it. Of course, comes any of this stuff, I get pretty excited. Here we go. Put on some indie brake here. Let's get down. Can we get down and watch it from this angle? Oh, yeah, we can. We can. Actually looking through the walls. Beautiful. Is that beautiful or what? That is so nice. All right, there we go. That is a successful spot right there. All right, so let me put you guys back on pause. I'll figure out what we're doing next. And now we're here with Jane again in River Point. And Jane just got done unloading these right here. She's done. That was the last thing she had to do. I looked at my industry list. There are no industries that are calling for empties to be picked up, or for loads, for empties to be spotted, I guess, or loads to be picked up. As Philippe and Harry already got that covered. So she's going to put these on the inbound track. These empty TOFCs on the inbound track. They're all labeled none right now. And then she's going to head back to Tidewater, where she's going to go into the engine shed for service. All right. So let's put her on. Here we go. We're charging the brakes. Guess I could do that while I was talking, right? Instead of talking. Her SD60. Did I mention that yet? Here we go. Of course, the question is, do we have room to get through up here? Or is this engine blocking our way? This engine's blocking our way. Okay. Well, let's have her pull up first. We might as well have her pull up first. Get her up as far as we can. And then we're going to have to get that other engine out of the way. Now, this other engine has a whole bunch of TOFCs it's trying to get rid of. I don't know. I don't even know who it is. It's somebody. We'll find out shortly. I half cleared my throat into the microphone, and then I figured, nah, let's put it on mute. Try not to be too rude. All right, let's stop here now. There we go. There we are. Okay, so let's see what's going to have to happen here now. Look at that. We just cleared it. He's going to have to pull forward. There's nowhere else. He can't push it backwards because the crane's already working on that stuff. So what we're going to have to do, well, who is it first? Who this? It is Kenny. Hey, Kenny. What is this, an SD80 Mac? It is an SD80 Mac. Very nice. All right, so what are we going to do with Kenny? Could put Kenny over here, right? Oh, yeah, there's plenty of room here, right? Just stick him on this track right here. He's going to have to carry that many cars out with him. Just enough to give good old Jane a way to get out. All right, could we cut it right here, you think? Is that going to be far enough away? It's close. It's close. We'll call it close, far enough away. All right, so let's put Kenny here. Oh, it's already on full. That's right. Very good. So then we will do this. Then we will now release the brake. Release that brake. And we'll back him onto there now. All right. I'll let the brakes charge while I do this. Then this. Then this, and that. Okay. Have it. It jumps forward like that. All right, and then when we come back this way, we're going to go that way. That's right. Okay. Let's put it forward. Here we go. Which also means we're going to have to get Jeff out of the way here because that's where Jane is going to put those cards before she heads back to Tidewater. It's just the usual, you know, hodgepodge mess that we have over here. Mostly due to the fact that I don't run it very realistically. Not that it bothers me, because it's a lot of fun. Alrighty. There we go. Put on the Indy. Indy's not doing a lot, is it? Come on, Indy. All right, we may have to block the service road, but we're beyond that now. Okay, so let's back it up. See, I'm checking out the roads now. I don't know. Is he going to fit in between this road and the service road? We can always leave a gap, right? We can always gap it at the last second. Yeah, well, we'll see. We will see. Well, I'll tell you what, though. Oh, no. There's no... I thought there's a switch here. There isn't. Okay, could have stuck him on this right here. Probably would have been better if we stuck him on this one right here. Gosh darn it. Yeah, would have. Well, too late. We're rolling now. Let's get him all the way down to the tracks here. Then we'll stop him just short of the tracks. I mean, the level crossing, not the tracks. We're already on the tracks. You can't stop short of the tracks when you're actually riding on top of the tracks. All right. I got to really slam on that independent brake. Get this thing to slow down. Someone was also telling me that in my last video, we'll see where we are right here, but in my last video, when the wheels were slipping on that, oh, look at that. We're way back. Very good. When the wheels were slipping on that Amtrak, I guess that happens now when you use the more realistic mode, like Rail Driver, in the last update. That was caused by the last update, so hopefully they fix it. Hopefully they do. Okay, now where are we going to put Jeff? Good boy. All right, we could stick Jeff. I'll put him here. Let's just stick him one track over here, I guess. Actually, we could put him on this track right here, couldn't we? All right, let's do that. Let's stick him on that track right there. Oh, yeah, you got to click on Jeff first. You can't control him unless you click on him. That's how it works. All right, Jeff. We got to get you out of the way, buddy. You are in the way. Here we go. Is he in forward now? Yeah, he is. Bring it on forward. The dynamic brake is engaged. No, it's not. There you go. Now the dynamic brake is off. It happened on the last engine, too. Now what's going on? Oh. Okay, sorry. All right, yeah. That makes sense. But, yeah, it says the dynamic brake is on. And so I have to put the dynamic brake on and take it back off. Of course, that's on the same stick as the throttle, for those of you who are in the know. And, yeah, I forgot to move it down far enough to put it back in notch 1. I don't know why it does it. It's an easy fix, so I'm not worried about it. New sounds are nice. Engine actually sounds heavy. Go. Back it up here now. Are these all? No, let's turn that one that way. Nice. Are those CTC switches down there? They look like it from here. I'm just wondering if what I just did was possible. Yeah, is this a CTC switch? I think so. There we go. Right back there with him. We'll stop it. That's good, Jeff. That'll do. Right there. Beautiful. You are a scholar and a railroader. All right, now we're going to go back to Jane. So she can do her thing. Then patient. Here we go. Forward. There she goes. Start this one up. Although I should probably check the switches. Some of them are going to be wrong, right? This one's going to be wrong right out of the... Oh, no, it's not. Say right out of the box. But it's not. Did I already set hers up? It's looking good, Lewis. All right. Let's fly above the bridge. There we go. Oh, you know what, though? I threw those switches up there wrong. Because we're going to have to go back over to this side. Yep. There we go. Now we got it. Now we got it. God, those sounds are just wonderful. All right. You know, take a look at this switch real close. You know, maybe they're not. Maybe they're not CTC. You throw it over, the piston just helps move it back and forth. It's not controlled. This route's too small for CTC. All right. Go, not yet. There it is. Now let's back it up. We're going to go this way, and then this switch is already correct. This one's going to be incorrect, but now it's correct. And then we're going to put it right here in River Point. Inbound. Inbound track. These are all labeled as none. So the next time we have Jeff go at this track, we will have to have him reclassify these cars and see where they're going. Running out of Coke. In my cup, not my fridge. If I was running out of Coke in my refrigerator, we would not be having this conversation. I'd be at Kroger right now. All right, here we go. Start slowing that down some. Let's see if I can do just independent brake now. I'd really like to. It's dropping quick. It's dropping quick. There we go. Dropping a little bit more than that. There you go. Nice. There we go. Now let's juice it. Got plenty of room on this track. That's the last car right there, right? Yeah, that's right. I'm thinking right. When I'm done with this video, I'm going to, of course, edit it. And then I am going to get myself a little something to eat. I don't know what yet. Something. Alrighty. I think Jeff's mean mugging him when he goes by. He's like, we got so many cars, you're going to bring more? Well, we are true, but we're also freeing up River Point TOFC. That's huge. Okay, stop that right there, or we're going to put the train brake on. What am I thinking? I'm not. That's what I'm thinking. All right. I think the track in between River Point and Tidewater is clear. So let's have Jane go into AI mode here and navigate to track mark Tidewater. Tidewater. Got a red right now. The left track is where she wants to be. Oh, it got switched. Still at red, and there she goes. She's got a yeller. All right, so that is the end of Jane's turn. Let me put you guys on pause, and I'll figure out what we're doing next. So it's Thomas's turn, and you may be asking yourself, if it's Thomas's turn, why are we looking at Damon? Well, because Thomas's turn is to get rid of any cars he can out of the yard. In the lower yard, there's nothing he can get rid of, but in the upper yard, we got something going to River Point. Now, Thomas here is in a GP40-2, which is rated for 2,000 horsepower. Scratch that, 3,000 horsepower. But the load we want to pick up is 3268. So that's, 200 and some tons, I should say, overweight. Now, I know that probably they would ship it anyway, but we got an extra engine, actually two extra engines, an ACE, ST70 ACE, which is 4,500. So we could just flip him over to that one, but instead of that, we're going to hook on to the GP38, which is over there. When I say over there, I mean in over here. And that one's only 2,000. That'll put them at 5,000 to get at least 1 horsepower per ton. That's what we're going to do. Just because that's what I decided to do. So first we got to pull him out. Get his light turned on. There we go. Now this one over here, I'm thinking of, doesn't have anybody in it, right? It does not. Okay. It's got the old paint job on it. But then again, now these are two different paint jobs, are they not? This one here is like a blue and a silver. And this one here is like a blue and a gray. Or is it just that whoever made the model didn't make it the right color? I don't know. Okay. Anywho, let's get it rolling forward. Yeah, there we go. Suddenly I got confused. Here we go. Rolling on out. Gonna pull them right down over to here. So it clears this switch right here. They're going to come back in this way. Yep, it's already aligned to go right there. What are the chances? There we go. Okay. Back him up now. Yeah, we got a notch 1 going on. All right. He's going to hook onto this feller right here. Slow him down a little. I can't see where he is. Oh, here he is. Here he is. Be better if this engine was the other direction, but we got no turntable here or anything. We don't have a Y, we don't have a turntable, nothing. So you got to do what you got to do. All right, we'll lash onto this one. Nice. Okay, now what I want to see is, does this track dead end here, or does it come all the way out? It dead ends here. Okay, I was going to suggest we go back out that way and then come up this way. But we'll do it the usual way. Okay. Traction forward. And away we go. Well, now, wait a minute now. Is he actually moving forward? It didn't switch directions on me, did it? Oh, no, it is actually moving forward, okay. Sometimes when you lash on like that, it'll change the direction of the engine. These are all set up here, right? Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. That's beautiful, isn't it? Very nice. Got the fuel track here. That like a that's a fuel tower. Okay. Well, tank. No, don't do that. Do this. All right. Now what we got to figure out is what the switches are. It's all the way on track 1. Oh, boy. Okay, stop. It appears as though he's in the way, doesn't it? Okay. We're going to have to move him out of the way. This is Thomas, of course. This way, then this way, then that way, then that way. That's right. All right, Thomas. Get out the way, buddy. We're trying to get something done here. There he goes. Oh, jeez. Accidentally knocked something with my hand. My back scratch. It scared me. I'm scared. All right, here we go. Just move him right over here. There we go. Perfect. And now we'll come back over here. Get back together with him. With Damon here. And we'll get him going once again. Here we go. Yeah, I decided to go with the lesser power engine instead of the SD70 ACE because I think it makes good sense. You want to use your lowest power engine possible, because what if in the next load you have leaving out of here, that smaller engine is not going to be able to handle it. So if it can handle it now, then let's do it now. I don't know why I'm going way down there. There's no way we're going to get way down there. So that way you keep your big engine in reserve. Because the little engine can do it anyway. Why not let the little engine do it? Here we go. Around down here now. Suddenly my cat's screaming at me for some reason. guys in the yard here. A little warning as always. They appreciate that. At least I think they do. I would. Okay. Still digging that hole here? Yes, he is. He's a hole digger. He's just never going to stop. Okay. Oh, can't see from that angle. There we go. That'll do. Now we'll put it in reverse. Reverse. All right. Now let's check going this way. I guess technically we hadn't really cleared the intersection. So if you can't see the train backing up while it's sitting right there, then, well, you deserve to get run over. That's not, that's not kosher. But it does fit in with safety third here at CSX, or I'm sorry, Mikerowchip Railways. CSX does not. I'm sure CSX safety's first, right? The real CSX, I'm saying. All right, it's this one right over here we're taking over. The one on the far left. Taking it over to River Point. Here we go. Back and forward. I think it's that one, right? Tidewater 1, right? Yeah, it is. Tidewater 1. Tidewater 2's got another engine sitting on it. So it can't be that. Ooh, easy now, easy. 15, let's keep it at 15, please. We actually cross it? Just barely. Okay, put it in reverse now. It stops right up alongside the right upside the level crossing with the horns just blaring. If you're in your car right there, you're gonna get your ears blown out, right? Kind of reminds me of Madagascar, when the ship pulls up on the shore and it blows really loud. They're all standing right there. It's okay if you don't know what I'm talking about. It's a good kids movie that even us adults can enjoy. All right. Back this sucker up. It's enough with the bell now. And there we go. It's charging the brakes. Now, I know what's her name's coming this way. Is she here yet? I don't see her. Let's send him on his way. I mean, the problem is he's not under, he's here. So I can't tell if she's there or not. Gosh darn it. All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Where is she? There's Jane. Yep, see, Jane's coming up here right now. So, yeah, we can't send Damon quite yet because Jane's coming up. Jane, you're right here, aren't you? Jane? Oh, well, yeah, here she is. Here's Jane right here. She's rolling in. All right. She's taking her sweet old time, though. Well, she's got a approach mediums. Approach medium? Approach. Nope. Approach. All right. But you know what? I'm looking over the time. We're out of time anyway, because in episode 103, which will be the next episode, of course, we'll take Jane here. We'll run her down to the engine shed, and then we'll send Damon on his way to River Point because, you know, we'll get rid of these cars in Tidewater, and it's just going to make guys at River Point all the more angry. And where we're going to put them when they get over there, I don't know. Somewhere we'll figure out. But that'll be the end of Thomas's turn. We'll move on to somebody else. Hey, hope you guys had a good time watching. I had a good time making it, as always. Why don't you like? Why don't you subscribe? Why don't you leave me a comment? And if you don't like the fact that we're getting bushwhacked by every tree we go by here, well, this just may not be the channel for you.